name is Jeff Cowan, and you're watching Jewelry Clearance. Now, normally in the retail world, that means thanks very much, pat on the back, I hope you enjoy it because you saved a lot of money. The quality is still here, the beauty is still here, but you still retain the 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. You know we're celebrating 40 years in July. HSN has been here 40 years in July, and there's many reasons for that. Obviously, you are a part of that, but things that you've come to expect is the quality that we've provided and our quality control that we provide as well. So all of these have been overseen by many, many levels of quality control to make sure that what I'm showing you is going to be exactly what you're going to be receiving. And that gives every one of the hosts here at HSN great confidence in doing these presentations. I want you to understand that because there is the only thing wrong, the only thing different today are the price points. This is from Victoria Wieck, another beautiful designer brand that we have here at HSN. And we have in both the ring and the earrings available. Now, let me just check here to make sure everything is still available. We have the London Blue Topaz, Sky Blue Topaz Praise Light. So the ring, can we just update them on the variations of the ring that we have? In the ring, we have Sky Blue Topaz and 5 through 10, and then the amethyst as well, 5 through 10 available. So you have those two options there. We have 5 through 10 available. We have 200 remaining between the two. So your choice is the Sky Blue Topaz or the amethyst, right, with the praise light. And then we go to the earrings. We have the Swiss Blue and amethyst. So clearly these are the Swiss Blue. Look at that. I mean, it's like a raindrop, isn't it? I mean, seriously, and I know a lot of you up north are now thawing out, which I know you're very grateful for, but there's been, you know, when you see those icicles and you see the droplet of water dripping off them. And in fact, when you see this colour, it actually reminds me of those wonderful glacier shots that you see from those cruise ships that cruise by and you see those depths of colour. But then you have, so there you go, that's the beautiful Swiss Blue. But then we come to the Imperial Purple of Amethyst. This is February's birthstone. And as I say, the Imperial Purple, because this was designated purely for royalty. Look at the colour, look at the intensity of the colour there of the top, the round. That is divine. Now I'm going to just check on here. I knew it. African. I knew it. I knew the African amethyst. Now there's many areas that have amethyst. Brazil is certainly one of them. But Peruvian, I've seen some Peruvian as well. But African amethyst has that deep, almost crimson. Look at it. You can see there a crimson colour deep within the gemstone. Now the earrings, let me give some description. 1 1/4 in length, 1 1/4 inch in length, 1/2 inch wide. The earrings are $89.90. Praised value of $229. Down to $89.90. You got a flex pay of $22.48 with the HSN card. Remember tomorrow, that deal expires, but we've got the HSN card. We'll give you $25 off, but if you have the HSN card, we'll give you another flex pay and do the flex pay at $17.98. Now, that was the earrings at those prices. The ring is $119.90, down from a retail value, or I should say the praise value is $369. Our previous best price we'd had on the ring was $189. And now you can get it for $119.90 and a flex pay of less than $30. So the gemstones we're having here, again, beautiful in depth. And, you know, if you go to a natural history museum, in fact, I had some friends of mine who just returned from London. They went with it over the spring break and they went to the Natural History Museum. And I must admit, I've been to New York. If you're up in New York, I've been to the Natural History Museum there and spent probably too much time in the gem section. But you go to those areas and they'll have, you know, an amethyst, you know, they'll have these, but they're obviously much larger, grander variations of this, but this is the color you expect. You know, that's what I was saying at the very beginning. Maybe you are a real gem lover like myself. And I know this is beautifully made into jewelry, but you have just long wanted a beautiful example of an amethyst. Maybe you have some other amethyst in your collection. There's like a little bit more like Rose de France, more of a lilac color, but you wanted that deep color. African amethyst in the earrings, African amethyst in the ring, and then you have the Swiss Blue Topaz, crisp, clean, beautiful. And again, flex pay is available to anyone, even if you've never shopped with us. Maybe you're going through the channels right now and you've stopped on HSN. Good morning, welcome to HSN. And you want to take advantage of one flex pay, 30-day money-back guarantee. It's all there. Take advantage. And shipping and handling's $3. It could be a gift for somebody. Tell them you want it.